You've written your summary and you're ready to submit it. At least you think you are. Hold on a minute. Let's check a couple of things before you submit your article. Your summary. First of all, take a moment and look at the assignment sheet. You are submitting the introduction, which is the summary paragraph. Look over this. Make sure that you have all of this information in your summary. You've looked over the assignment sheet to make sure you're not missing anything there. Go to Canvas and look at the actual assignment here. Check the dates, and then look down at the bottom at the rubric. This is how I'm going to score your summary assignment. Make sure you have all of this information in there. Also notice I didn't include any points here for the formatting. Eventually your summary response essay will need to be in the MLA format. If you have time and you want to put it in MLA format right now, that would be terrific. But if not, I'm not going to take any points off for that, so that's not required at this point. It's a little easier. I've included a few questions here to make sure you've got all the information and you've done what you need to do. So first of all, does the summary include all necessary information? So you know in your first sentence, you're going to give information like the title, the date, the author, and the author's credentials, if there are any. So for example, here's an example summary that I wrote. And here is the title of the article. I couldn't find the author's name, so I couldn't include that, and there was no date or any other information. So I did the best I could and said the anonymous author. All right, great. So I've included the necessary information. The next question, does the summary include the main points? Are they in order? So the main points here, first, it's more convenient. That was the main point. Oops, I just noticed a mistake there. All right, I'll fix that. Here's the next main point and the last main point. And yes, they are in the same order that the author put them in. Are there transitions between ideas? I have a lot of transitions that I've used here to make it easier for the reader. I will just highlight a few of them so you can see also. In addition, also, finally, I guess I've used also quite a few times. I might want to go back later on and try to find another word instead of also. I first here. So yes, I've used this to help the reader to show when I'm moving between ideas that the author has. Is it about approximately 1/3 of the length of the original? It's about a page, so that's probably fine. And in case you didn't notice, I'm summarizing this article that's in your book. It's on page 20, 21, and 22. Pages 20, 21. Is there anything missing? I've got the main ideas, so I'm good there. I can't find any, it doesn't appear that anything's missing. And does the summary include your personal opinions? So this is the time to look down through it and make sure you're not saying I, me, or you. So take a minute to look through yours for that. And this is all stating what the author's opinion is and not mine, so that's good. Finally, do you need help with word choice or paraphrasing? This is a very difficult part of this assignment because you're going to need to use different words to state the author's ideas. And sometimes it can be hard to find another way to say something. So if in any place in your article, or I'm sorry, in your essay, in your summary, you're trying to use a different word, but you just can't find another word to use, that's a good thing to ask for help on. So you could even at the bottom, you could put in a note to me and say, I couldn't find another word to use instead of convenient. Can you help me? And then when I read that, I will realize that you're still working on this. You know that you need to use a synonym, and I can help you with that. So if there are any parts that you see in your summary that you need more help on, especially with words or with paraphrasing, let me know. All right, so I'm going to unhighlight this. And now that I've checked that I've followed the assignment guidelines, I've checked to make sure I know what the deadline is and how to submit it on Canvas. I've looked at these questions and answered them. Now I'm ready to submit this to Canvas. So go ahead and make sure you have followed all of those steps, and then please submit your summary to Canvas.